Hi. First, I apologize for talking about science in this environment. I hope that I'm not going to bore you guys. So, I'm asked to introduce some of the information that we got from RAS product. As you see, that most of the RAS product that we are talking about here is from soybean and also from grapes. So I'm going to introduce some of the data that we independently verified by a contracting research company called Wuxi. So the idea, what are we testing here? We're testing because we believe the RAS product that, as you see in this slide, that produce the healthy organic product that can help to transform and repair the damaged cell and protect the cellular alteration that could cause cancer and some other disease. And the next point is, we believe that the RAS product can signal the body to produce a new healthy cell that protect the human body from intra and extracellular damaging signal. Eventually, that we believe the RAS product could cure and protect and prevent the disease. So what I'm going to show you next is a few in vitro and in vivo experimental data that have not been published, but has been in patent. So the first slide you see here is a RAS cunekin that have ability to inhibit the lung cancer cell. So this is an in-lab experiment. Basically, you can see the lung cancer cell when you grow the cell without any interference. Compared to the RAS product, what introduced into the tissue dish that grow the cancer cell, that you have a significant inhibition of the growth. Similarly, another RAS product we call the KHG, actually coming from wine, the one that you are drinking right now, also have the ability to inhibit lung cancer cell in the petri dish. So these are untreated cancer cells compared to the KH-treated cancer cell. So this significantly inhibit the lung cancer cell growth. So the next slide, you will see that the same product, we're testing this product in the breast cancer cell. And here the untreated breast cancer cell compared to the KH-treated cancer cell. So this RAS product have ability to inhibit the cancer cell in laboratory. So now I introduce you a few of the very fresh information that we get from our research team. In this model, we show you that these are different phases of our in vivo model using leukemia model. Basically, to make a long story short, we have a tumor mice that we introduce by inoculating the leukemia cancer. Another word is you injecting the mice with cancer cell. And you have a two approach right here. One of them is before you let the mice grow, you introduce the mice with the RAS nutritional product. The second phase is we treat those mice that have a tumor developed with the RAS product. Okay? So that slide is a little bit cumbersome for a non-scientific understanding, but take my words. So simple is, you can see this product, the first tumor mice that we inoculate the cell, and then we re-inoculate mice after the treating with the KH cell product. So here are the mice. So these mice, you see the bioimmunofluorescence indicating the tumor. So these mice has been treated prophylactically with the RAS product, so they prevent the tumor from development. So these are different experiments. Basically, we introduce all the mice. This is another set of experiments. So when the mice were prevented with the RAS nutritional product, there's a very few mice develop. Most of the mice does not develop cancer in this experiment. So here the overall experiment that we performed. So look at this raw data. So in the black line that you see here, so when the mice were introduced with the tumor cell and were not treated with any product, So the tumor developed quickly and they die within 150 days. So these are the control. What control means? We treat the mice with known anti-tumor, basically in the G2. This is a product that you use positive control. The mice survive longer. And you look at this a day after the treatment. And the green line and the blue line, where we using the rat nutritional product, the mice have a significant survive longer. Okay. Similar here, this is overall survival with the KH product. So we have obtained a similar result, indicating that the rat nutritional product have ability in vivo in the mouse model of the leukemia that prevent the mice from development of the tumor, and they survive longer. This is a very busy slide, but if you can try to follow with me. So basically, these are different line of experiment. The black line is the one that in which we have mice developing without any interference. So you have the number 3 called prophylactic group, which means that the mice were introduced with the KH-RAS product before implementing the tumor cell. And we have a significant reduction of the tumor measurement. Here the mice that I give you the number 4 is the therapeutic group. It means that the mice after develop the tumor, we treat the mice with the nutritional product, and you have it here as well. Let's have a much better product compared to the control vehicle. So the other line is basically for individual mice experiment. This is another model using the breast cancer. So the experiment performed is very similar to the leukemia model, in which that the tumor cell of the breast cancer cell were implanted into the mice model. And we use both of them using prophylaxis and the therapeutic approach. I give you this. So this is a vehicle prophylactic. It means that the mice without any interference. You can see this is a black line right here, and it's the tumor volume. When we use the different rat nutritional product for prophylactic, it significantly reduce the tumor volume in the mice. And here is the therapeutic group, which means that the mice, after developing tumor, have been introduced with the rat nutritional product. What we see here, the vehicle therapeutic. And here is the paclitaxel, one of the chemo reagent that inducing anti-tumor. You see this is control. And RAS nutritional product, remember these are supplements, these are organic molecules that have a significant inhibition of the tumor development in this breast cancer model. So these are another busy slide, but if you can follow to me that this we look at the leukocyte and the tumor volume in the post-treatment. So basically the first part, the day 0, when you measure the leukocyte count and also the tumor volume, which is the gray bar here. After about 51 days of the mouse model, this first line is a vehicle control. What it means is the mice without any interference. These are the RAS nutritional product have a significant reduce of the leukocyte count or the tumor volume compared to the control. And this is another 3 different RAS nutritional products. Okay, so I'm gonna, because of time constraint, and I think that I let Mr. KIEU HOANG gonna continue to talk more in some of the products, rather than boring you guys with some of the diabetes and antiviral information, which actually not my expertise, by the way. So I'm gonna leave it in. The next speaker gonna be Mr. KIEU HOANG.